Hi, how are you? It's Denise. Welcome to my home. I am in my kitchen getting ready to do some beading, and I went outside and lo and behold, there's a package. So I wanted to open it with you. It's from Starlight Starbright. I have no idea what it is. I thought it was an envelope because she said it got delivered to my mailbox. But it's obviously not an envelope. What did you send me, Star? Kind of slow at this, so bear with me. She is the sweetest gal. If you haven't gone and checked in at her channel, I'll be listing her channel link also. But it's Starlight Starbright, and then there's numbers. I don't have that in front of me. I think it'll come up with Starlight Starbright. She does diamond paintings, and she does some Temu stuff too, but primarily diamond painting is what she likes to do. And my goodness, she does a great job. They're beautiful. And I guess Temu diamond paintings are very, very reasonable, like under $3. But this is really taped well. Oh my, what is this? Oh, Star, what did you send me? Oh my goodness, look. That's a diamond painting in a tray. It is lovely. It has all those beautiful colors, and then it has beads. And it's a little tray. I will treasure this. I've never seen a diamond painting like that before. And that's not all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, Star. Look at this. Oh, sweetheart, this is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. And it's a little purse. Oh my goodness, she put something in it. Oh, a card. I've got to read the card. Oh, I feel like, oh, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so overwhelmed. And there's still a bunch of stuff in the box. It says, a cheery hello. Friendship. Dear Denise, hope every little thought this brings adds sunshine to your days and brightens every hour in very nicest ways. I thank God for you and your heart. So grateful that we are friends. Blessings and love, Star. A friend such as you always brings a smile, lasting a long while. Each day you bring joy, always a cheer, like the sun full of light and so bright. You are a friend to me, like a star that twinkles and glows, touching my heart and my soul. Now there are those times when a shadow may cast, our spirits may need a lift. To this I say, life gets you down, and you feel as if you are about to fall. Remember, I am always around. All you have to do is give me a call. Our friendship is truly a gift and shall last forever. Goodness. She has put so much time into these things. This is a journal. Look. Oh, Star. I will treasure these things. I've never had anything this beautiful. Here's something that's wrapped up with a little bow. Oh my goodness. The Greek word for metamorphosis is change. God, with his life-giving prayer, our power transforms these worm-like creatures into awe-inspiring butterflies. It's only through a process of struggle that's designed to develop the wings. Our struggles aren't intended to break us, but rather to mold us. We must remain still to allow his miracle working power to be transform us into the beautiful women of faith we are. Just like the butterfly, we too have become a beautiful representative of Christ, so that others will see us and admire God's handiwork in our lives the same way we admire the butterfly. I have a frame for this. I'm going to frame it and hang it. I am truly, truly blessed. This is really overwhelming. And there's more. Put that right there. My animals like to chew these. It's full of stuff. Full of beautiful things. It's a little canvas for me to paint on. More of these packing little doodads. I'm gonna have to unbury everything so we can bead later. But this is so fun. Star and I have never met face to face, but we've met heart to heart. She's a very, very sweet girl. And I can say that I love her dearly. And we talk almost every day. Oh, look at this. I have a beautiful cup. I just don't know that I can do this. This is just, I'm really overwhelmed. It says faith on this side. And then on this side it says, you are amazing, capable, chosen, never alone, always loved, beautiful, victorious, enough, created and strong. Oh my goodness. And there's more. I think this is for packing. More little packing cylinders. Man, she just packed this thing to where it didn't move an inch. Temu bag, and it says glass on it. Oh, that's her. She and her husband. He goes by Lone Star Productions, Wolf Star Productions, and she goes by Star. She's so pretty. Well, I'm going to have her everywhere in my house. Such a blessing. When she does her diamond painting, she just shows her hands. And I said, when are you going to show your face? And she said that she would. And that was yesterday. She knew this was coming, so... More little packing things. Oh, I love this stuff. Caramel corn. That's really good stuff. And there's more. This is in a Temu bag. It says, for packing purposes only, be blessed. So, she packed stuff with stuff. I'll use them. Oh my goodness, I will use these. Maybe I need to send them back. I don't know. It says, this kitchen is seasoned. Oh my goodness. You don't know how I need dish towels. There's a gray one. And she sent these just to pack the bottom of the box. But boy, I'll sure use them. This has flowers on it. And this is a good old-fashioned rag. I love it. I don't have many of these, but especially with painting, you always got to have a rag. And one more. Here's this one. This one has I just feel like it's been my birthday, and good coffee is a pleasure, good friendships are a treasure. Well, I'm going to receive these as a gift too. I don't care if it was just used for packing. I love it. So I have my little canvas. Oh, this journal is beautiful. I think this will be a blessing journal to write down all of my blessings. It's perfect. I love this so much. And this little purse. It's just gorgeous. Oh, I didn't show you what, there was something from Temu in there. Oh, it's jewelry with butterflies. Here's the bracelet. And it has a lobster claw clasp. It is so pretty, very dainty. And, oh, the necklace is a heart. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I've never seen this. I think I've seen the bracelet on Temu, but I've never seen this. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Boy, the camera just doesn't do it justice. It's heavy. It feels like stone, and I love that. It's a beautiful set. I will cherish these forever. She's kind of, when I first saw her and met her, I thought she was really young. And I think that when I introduced you to her, did a shout out for her, I said she was very young. Well, she's as old as my oldest child, which is 54. And or she's 53. Anyway, we decided that she was going to adopt me. Her mother has passed away. I think I can eat this caramel corn. It's not so full of stuff. I can eat a little bit here and there, and I'll be all right. She needs to be a packer for Temu, honestly. Everything just went in perfectly. Did I show you the picture of the card? It's gorgeous. Thank you so, so much, Star. This will be a very, very special tray. A very special thing. We have a top over top of the diamond painting, so you can put things in it and on it. It's acrylic, like a plexiglass. And it doesn't set right on the diamond painting. It's like a shadow box. It is so pretty. I love this cup. I absolutely adore this cup. I've never had one like this before. I've never had anything that was just for me. I've had cups, but they're just cups. I'll use this one always. Well, I called Star to tell her thank you. And I think that now we can do the video. I'm going to turn this around some. And go down. Let's see here. Now I want to tell you that it looks kind of cluttered. It's not really, but because I know where everything is and I know what it's, you know, why it's there. If I put everything away, then I have to get it out, you know. I put lemon water in my cup and it has a little straw with a Minnie Mouse on it. Oh my goodness, I am so blessed. So blessed. You don't have to send me stuff to be a blessing to me. This is just something that you know, sometimes when you meet someone and you just click, that's what happened with us. And I just love her. She's very, very sweet. You remember this necklace? I told you I was going to have to rework it, and I did. I forgot to put, you see on the end piece here, see that little bead? I forgot that bead. So I had to take it all apart and rebead the whole thing in order to fix it. And what I'd like to do today, and I had to, redo the whole thing. And I got to tell you, I don't have feeling in my hands. I have a little bit of feeling, but not the same as you. I dropped this, I think 3 times, and had to retrieve the beads. And it's by the grace of God that I was able to find all the beads. But this is the pattern. I think it turned out really pretty. So I have beads set aside here for the bracelet. These are some earrings that are broken. Now, I think I'm going to have to just string it on the elastic. This was some elastic that I got with a thing of beads, and the cat's got a hold of it, so it's not rolled up like it needs to be. The only issue I'm finding with beading is, like with the plastic or the elastic, it's too big to go through the eye of a needle. So I'm going to look for beading needles with big eyes. And if there is such a thing, I will find them. Because obviously it would be a lot faster for me if I was able to have it threaded. So here we go. Now I'm going to use the same kind of an idea with where are they? Okay, I put things away too much. Now I can't find it. What did I do with them? I'm looking for these, my little spacers. I'm using one of my containers here, and I wanted to show you. You see this red mat? This has a ridge around it, and I still have my silicone mat here. But this was originally when I bought my steamer. It had this mat, and I never took it out of the cellophane. I didn't use it. So now I have it, and it's silicone, and it has a ledge around it. So I don't drop as many things. I still drop stuff, but not as many. And the pattern that I have for the necklace is bead 5. Oh, that one doesn't have a hole in the bottom. It's going to take a minute. So what have you been doing today? It's raining here still. We've got puddles everywhere. In the grass. Everywhere. It's just really a lot. Hopefully we'll have a reprieve here soon. So what I'm going to do is I put a little spacer I try to. At least it's not on the floor. Between each bead. See, I drop things. I drop that. It's worth it to me, though. You know, this, when I can complete something and I look at it and I like it and I've done a good job, I know that the accomplishment is worth the effort. So I think we might get the bracelet done. It's going to take a while. Oh goodness. That one doesn't have a hole all the way through either. One of our viewers mentioned to me, because I asked for help with Hunter because he's peeing everywhere. They mentioned a belly band. I'll work on something today. And maybe that'll help. She said it helped with hers. There's two. Can you see the look? Where is it? There. With the spacers, the little white beads. And there'll be 5. Then we'll start in with the pattern. These little spacer beads are really cute. And they make things look so nice. In my opinion, they do anyway. So I know when people see the jewelry, they're not going to see what it took to make it, I don't think. But I hope they enjoy it. Oh man, I'm finding a lot of beads without holes. There's a hole, it just doesn't want to go. There it goes. And there it went. With a needle, I think you can well imagine that with a needle it would be easier. Because a needle is rigid. Okay, there's 3. There's some leftover that I found on the floor here. Four. Okay, here's number 5. And I put a spacer on the other side of the bead too. And I kind of had these set out the way I want them, I think. Everything's always subject to change. Oh! I hope that went on the tray here. I had about 20 of them on the floor, and I retrieved a lot of them. That wasn't on. What's the weather like in your neck of the woods today? Oh, come on now. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to put a long green one. And a spacer. Oh, that's not what I was going to do there. I don't know why I do this, but I just kind of do different stuff. Between these beads, I'm going to put a little glass bead. Those pants that I got yesterday, I have one of the legs hemmed. Okay, then a glass bead. Well, this is, the long one was a glass bead too, but a round one. And let's see, do I like that? I'm going to put a bead cap on there and see what it looks like. If I can get it out. Okay, then we're going to do this little guy. On a spacer bead. Should probably put a spacer between those two. Let's see what it looks like without it. My little spacer beads here. They're everywhere, except on the string. And then I'm going to put one of the silver beads. Now I've incorporated all of these beads in the necklace as well. I want to put this in the middle. I'm not really sure how it goes. The spacer. Okay. I may not like this. I don't know. It has a hole. Let's see. It doesn't have a hole through it. It has a hole. Well, it kind of is through it, but it's different. I'll show you. You have to put it goes through here and there are holes. I don't like it. I'd have to do something else. And that's all right. So that's a no. Oh, where's my box of beads? And for the center, I have another one in here that's kind of similar, but oh, I've got to get that off. I think that was riveted on. So that's not a go. Here's one. It's a different shape. It's kind of like a flying saucer. It's pretty. Because everything else should be the same. Everything is blooming. It's so pretty. I love this time of year. Now what I do, this is the center of the bracelet right here. So I start the pattern going backwards. So I've got I'm going to put the gold bead on, and then we're going to go backwards. The silver bead. This is all silver. If I can get that in there. I haven't talked to Jessie yet today, but yesterday her fever was acceptable. It was a lower grade fever, and as far as I know, it didn't go up. I think she would have called me if it had. So her body has kicked this. Okay, then we have the flower. I want to do some more reading on human parvo and find out more what I can find out. I mean, it's just a really weird thing. I had no idea. I need a bead cover. This one's kind of big. I wonder if it's going to work. And this bead. When you get to the center, you go backwards. You develop your pattern down to the center, and then you reverse your pattern going back up to the back. It was 1 o'clock this morning when I finished that bracelet. I had it done, except for 5 of the little white beads, and I dropped it. And of course everything came off. Not everything, but most everything did. And I had to start over. There was enough of the pattern that I was able to recreate it. There's the hole. And that was the second time. So it was definitely a challenge. But you know, with God, everything is possible. Well, that one I did drop. Rats. Let's try another one. I did get some more needles. And maybe they have bigger. Thing is when you have, that one wasn't on, a bigger head, it goes through, it won't go through the tiny ones. But that's when you have different elastic too. Okay, we're there. And I'm going to add the other 5. And if I need to add more, I can add from this end and this end. But we'll see. Can you hear the clock ticking? The dogs are so quiet. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, come on now. Okay, I'm done with this. I want to make sure that it's put away to where it's not going to open up anywhere. What do I have on here now? Where's the thingy? Okay. So I'm going after 5 of the little beads now. I know I get in my own way. That one isn't going to work. I'm going to put that over here. That's not the right beads. I broke down a couple of necklaces or bracelets that I had made earlier. They're just not what I want to do. Well, I'll tell you what, these little boxes that I bought, they are absolutely super. If you have any little things that you need to store individually, they're perfect. These guys. I'm putting each set of jewelry as I finish it. It has its own little box. I won't be giving those boxes away, but it'll give me an opportunity to have some protection over what I've done. Did I get that one? Oh, 1 out of 3. There are advantages to buying beads in bulk like this. And there are definite disadvantages too, because you got a whole bunch of different colors and shapes together. I sorted a bunch of them, and the little ones stayed together. And that's what I'm doing now, is digging through the little ones to get the white ones that I use. Oh, goodness sake. There aren't any floating around here, though. This one. Nope, that's not what that is. I'm starting to get a feel for what I'm going to use a lot of. And what I'm not going to use so many of. So I know what to buy. If this is truly something I'm going to pursue, and I believe it is, there's some of the other things that I want to play with too. I think painting is going to be a real challenge. I haven't, where did it go? I haven't painted in a long time. I just didn't do these things when the kids were growing up. I'd do a sketch once in a while. But I kind of dabbled in a lot of things. I like to write. Had I stuck to a decent plan, I may have made different choices about stuff. I don't regret anything that I've done, because, you know, it's through failure that we learn to succeed. And our measure of success is very different than what we think it's going to be. the most exciting endeavor that has been there for me in my lifetime has been my children. And still is, you know, I still have challenges with children. There's 4. Oh, Fooey, come on. Do you remember when you were young and you'd look at a child that was misbehaving or whatever and say, my kid's never going to do that? I was talking to Jessie, actually. I was talking to Katie, not Jessie, about temper tantrums. She has one that, if she doesn't get her way, she's just pretty naughty. And I thought, you know, I didn't really do that with mine. And then I remembered that, yes, I did. And what I did is something that probably isn't safe to do now. He was in the store. We were all in the store, and he decided that he wanted something that I had told him no about. And he decided to pitch a fit. So I left him there. I left the store and left him on the floor. I didn't leave, you know, I was just out of sight. And when he didn't have an audience anymore, he came to find me, and that was the last time he pitched a fit like that. And the girls just never really did. They were pretty good about that. Okay, now see, that isn't big enough. I need to do something else here at the ends. But it's pretty. So let's see what I can do. I cannot drop it. And I did. Are we okay? Oh man, I don't like this part. And it's all tangled up, and I didn't do anything to tangle it. Okay, I've got both ends. I found that when I'm building something like this, I work with odd numbers. For some reason, odd numbers work better than even numbers. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I won't need very much more. And that way I won't have that elastic to tangle. move all of that stuff. And it just does. It just tangles. I've got to figure out a better way. There. Now, I've got my two ends. And I need to put more stuff on here. Oh dear, look what I did. So do I have any little beads that I can put on here and then put more white beads? Yes. Do I have two of these? Oh, there they are. I had originally thought I was going to use those. What did I do? I knocked them all off, didn't I? Okay, well, that's what happens because I can't feel it when they're messed up. Okay, now where's everything? There are the beads that fell off. There's this one. Okay. Okay, so I've got this end cap once again. I'm going to put on. I do a lot of this, so of redoing. Okay, what do I put on the other side of this? Little bead. I can never find those though. Well, I'll be really surprised if I do. I'll have to get another one. Oh, there it is. Never say never. Okay. And then it's this guy. I was hoping you wouldn't have to see me fumble around. But that's who I am for now. That doesn't mean God can't heal me, because he can. I think he's done a really good job. Okay, so we got to do this again. And a spacer. And a bead. And a spacer. That's 2, so here's 3. I'm wearing the dress that I hauled yesterday. I don't know if you noticed or not. I'd stand up and show it to you right now, but I'm not going to. I'll show you before we get off. Spacer. Working on bead number 4. And a spacer. Everything was right here. It's kind of cool. It didn't fly away. Okay, here's number 5. And I'll put the spacer on and then we can start with the other beads. I'm trying to get all the stray ones. That one doesn't want to get got. I'm gonna get you though. Maybe not. There it is. Oh, come on now. Okay. Since I'm not putting a clasp on this, I can go ahead and build from this end rather than trying to go from the other end. I'll show you. So we've got one of these beads. And then I think I'm going to put 6 more white beads and spacers, and then the other bead, and then that'll do it. So we're almost done. Okay. It's funny how that clock just keeps ticking. I have pictures that I want to hang. Some things that I need to do. And I physically can't do it. In order to hammer a nail in, I have to be able to use this left arm. and I've lost my ability to raise it very far because it is blown. I was thinking about going to a gym. There's a program called Silver Sneakers. And all that in theory is good. I just don't know. And I won't know until I try, right? I'd like to be able to tone up a bit and get some strength back in the shoulder. I don't think that I have to lose all the function. I just have to be really diligent about not babying it and doing things with it. Arthritis has settled in, as it does with any joint that you have trouble with. Come on. Okay. Bead number 4. Only 2 more beads, guys. After this one. They'll have a hole on one end, and then the other end is so crimped that you can't get anything through it. This one's good. Oh, maybe it's not. I got another one. I thought it was. Okay, so now I have 4. I need another spacer. After I get this, where'd the spacer go? There it is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. See, most of these would be fine if I had a needle, because the needle could penetrate the smaller hole. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason I'm doing 6 is because essentially I'm doing 3 on each side. You'll see when it gets done. going to make it really big. What am I going to do here? Just make this 3. Yeah, I'm pulling them off. But I had to. Three, 4, 5. Okay. Find the hole in this. In the white ones, it's easier to see the hole than in the black ones. Oh. Two, 3, 4. Four, 5. Okay. And it's right over left. And left over right. Snug. What do you think? Okay. And all I have to do is trim these strings off. I'm not worried about that just now. What I want to do is that going to stay? It's a square knot, and that's what it's supposed to be in order for it to stay. Okay. Let's find one of my little boxes. Okay, well, we did what we came to do. So now this necklace has a bracelet. And I will be making earrings also. And I'll trim this string off. I'm just not in any big hurry to do it right now. If you've enjoyed the content of this video and would like to see more beading, subscribe. It's easy to do, it's free, and it sure helps our channel when you subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it, and comments are just awesome. I enjoy your comments so very much. So very, very much. I wish you all a wonderful day. God's richest blessings in your home. Make sure I close everything up so it's not going to fly away. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for spending some time. And I will see you soon. Until next time.